Next up, it's the battle of the Collins. Colin Lloyd, the current PDC number 10, against Colin Osborne, the last man to beat Phil Taylor in a final. Off you go, boys. Well, Lloydie blitzed into a 3-0 lead, but then Colin Osborne mounted a comeback. Let's join the action. It's 3-1.
Fifth leg, it's
between them, the two players have missed 22 darts at doubles in 4 legs of darts. That's not what we were expecting, Alan.
Well, it certainly wasn't. Everybody called this the game of the night, but sometimes it happens 82. That way. Colin Lloyd was in complete control. Should have been going in the break 4-0. Can that one leg that Osborne won there spur him on in this second half? Certainly struggled in that one, only 74 average in the first 83. Half. That one leg, can it spur him on?
Yeah, and about 20 points lower on the terms of the average than you would expect from Colin Osborne, the man who was runner-up in the UK Open, won the Championship League
59.
darts, won 3 tournaments on the PDC Tour circuit this year. So this isn't the Colin Osborne you'd expect to see tonight on the stage at the Civic here in Wolverhampton, but it is his first visit to the venue. I wonder if he's just trying to get used to his surroundings.
Yeah, it's one of those games where both players were waiting for the other one to kick into gear so they could follow. But sometimes happens that way. Even though Lloyd was 3-0 ahead, did miss a lot of darts at the double himself.
58.
And Lloyd is leading the head-to-head between the players 6-4. Hasn't been a season particularly to remember for Colin Lloyd. It's a blocker for Osborne. He's going to have to come down. Good cover shooting though from the man from Derby. Yeah, lovely cover shooting from Osborne. Well, that might just give him a little bit of a G-up as well as winning the leg before the break. This is a crucial one though, because Lloyd threw first in this leg. Osborne has got to break at least twice. This will be a good time to start.
Good 140 by Lloyd.
No finish on offer though, Alan, is there? Because he's left himself outside the range, yeah.
Osborne now, if he does peg this leg against the throw, as you say, and then throwing to get back to 3-3, all of a sudden, was down and out, back in the game.
Just not finding the range on that treble 20, is it? Just always blocking the bed, just dipping below. Nice cover on the treble 18 to leave a 2-dart outshot. Well, is it the one treble he needed to put the pressure on? Well, 74 scored, so 88 going for Colin Lloyd.
He's looking up at the treble. Treble 20. Well, difficult 94. Angle.
Colin, you require
2-darter, but possibly the most awkward 2-darter, really, isn't it? It's up for treble 20 and down for double 19 if he hits the first part of the equation, which he has. So double 19 from Colin Osborne. It's awkward double 19. It's even more awkward now. He's covered some of the bed up. Well, he couldn't conjure it through.
Colin, you require 68.
A big chance for Lloyd to move 3 ahead again, down for 16s. Well, he's going for the top through, double top to go 4-1 ahead.
28.
And again, players
Colin,
missing the double.
38.
Well, the double trouble continues, didn't it? We mentioned how many they'd missed at the start of this second session, 22. Well, it's up to 26 now. But he's split this, 76 double 16. Given up on double 19. Well, that's why it was a good, smart piece of thinking from Colin Osborne. He'd had enough of double 19. Double 16 is kind to him. He breaks through. He's back within 1 at 3-2.
Well, missed the double 19 last time, covered the bed, decided to split it. And apart from getting back to 3-2, hitting the double with that first down at double 16, although he did miss double 19. Give him a bit more confidence now, because if he 60. Can win at this leg, back at 3-3, the pressure will then be on Colin Lloyd. He just seems to have lost his momentum a little bit.
Yeah, he's starting to spray them around a bit, which we didn't see in the first session, but that's a lovely cover shot from Colin Lloyd. And Osborne only started with a mere 60, never enough at this level, and he's opened the door for Colin Lloyd. Needs a treble here to get back on course, and if he doesn't hit one, Lloyd will have effectively taken the darts here.
60.
Well, certainly will. What a difference a break makes. We've seen it so many times. Somebody's scourging ahead in the match, and the break can just change it. Colin just again slipped into the 5.
45.
So he had a chance to get back in front of Colin Osborne there, but didn't take it. It's a big chance for Osborne. Through first in this leg.
Yeah, that's better. That's absolutely perfect. Well, he should better feather one in. Yeah, I would have expected that. 140 from the initial lie of the first two darts, so Osborne back on track in this leg. It's one he needs to level it up at 3-3. We've already seen Tony O'Shea win in this group against Brian Woods.
34.
Bit of muck spread in there from Lloyd, so big chance for Osborne. 60 ahead plus these. He looks the calmer of the two players at this moment in time. Well, Colin Lloyd has to remember he did throw first. Both players making a lot of mistakes in this match, not just on the double,
45,
but and the scoring.
Well, Colin Lloyd has hit a couple of 180s and 5 140s, but Osborne has only hit 3 140 plus scores in this match.
100.
Well, Osborne should be first to the double here. He's got a 4-point advantage, but he's got these 3 darts in his hand. He'll be looking for at least 1 treble here. That's lovely. Well, if he can put another one in there, it'll leave himself double 8.
140.
Well, he'd have settled for that, Alan, wouldn't he, when he stepped forward to the hockey?
Didn't get the maximum. Left himself 56. Good grouping with the 3 darts. Lloyd can only hit 140 to leave 60 and hope that Colin Osborne misses the 56. Not guaranteed to win the leg, as we've seen so far in this match. Both players missing a lot of doubles, but he's coming down for big 16. Double top to pull back from 3-0 down to 3-3. One way off with the first one. And the
36.
second. Both players struggling on the double. So big chance for Lloyd now.
A dozen darting disasters on the double so far for Colin Osborne. Lloyd wants tops.
40.
And another 2 chances wasted for Colin Lloyd. Whoever loses this match is going to be distraught. Whoever wins it will be less than happy with the way they've played and just relieved to pick up the 2 group points.
Well, neither player wants to win, do they?
Sure they do, it just doesn't look like it, Alan. Double
sure.
10. Yes, for Colin Osborne at long last.
Colin Osborne.
Well, between them now, the missed double count goes to 30. 30 missed doubles in 6 legs. Almost unheard of, and now Lloyd is rattled.
30.
Well, it's certainly rattled. 3-0 up, back to 3-3. He's just going to try and remember in his head, keep that concentration. He's throwing first here. If he can just win this leg, but Osborne's going to steal a match with this throw. Another one. We'll give him, well, hit the 140. So Lloyd over 100 behind already in this leg after 3 darts.
Well, this is the problem Colin Lloyd has had over the last couple of years. Played well in patches in matches. He played well at the Grand Prix in Dublin. Blistering start against Andy Smith in the second round with 11, 12 and 13 dart checkouts, and then just lost his way and Smith knocked him out, and looks like we may be seeing a similar pattern here. And this year
95.
He's been very consistent, Colin Lloyd, in the major tournaments. Last 16 Dublin, last 16 the World Match Play, last 16 Las Vegas, last 16 the UK, last 16 the US Open. That's
100.
not the kind of consistency you want though, Alan, is it?
Well, no, certainly better player than that. He's proved that in the past. World number 1 on 2 majors. And you don't get those as a gimme, you have to earn them. He's certainly one of the capable players on the circuit. This is one of the players you don't want to give a 3-0 lead
99.
away to.
Lloyd
Osborne looking good.
knocked out the first round of the World Championship last year, famously almost beat Raymond van Barneveld in 2007 World Championship, had darts to beat van Barneveld and went on to win the title. Who knows what would have happened had one of those darts knocked out the big Dutchman.
That's right, it was 3-0 ahead. The darts at double top, the bullseye I think twice. Barneveld came back and all the rest is history.
Well, this is good stuff from Colin Osborne. Remember, against the throw again here, and he's hit the ball to leave himself tops. What a visit from Colin Osborne, and what a time to produce it.
Colin Lloyd through first in this leg. Can't get the 180. Colin Osborne, if he can win this from 3-0 down, will go 4-3 ahead. But even crucially, 1 leg away from victory.
Well, who will hold their nerve on double top?